and welcome to Gamesmaster. I've had a Christmas card here from a Mr. Charlie Young, and it says, Dear Dominik, what I want to know is, you know your co-commentators, do they really know about video games? Please could you conjure up some Christmas video games quiz to test the lead in their gaming knowledge pencils? Well, Charlie, seeing as you've phrased it in such an eloquent and heartfelt fashion, we feel honour bound to comply with your request with the Gamesmaster Christmas Quiz. Okay, like I said, it is the Gamesmaster Christmas Quiz. We're going to have 4 rounds to test our co-commentators' gaming knowledge metal. At the end of those 4 rounds, the 2 co-commentators who have amassed the highest score will go on to a play-off. I suppose I should quite literally introduce our contestants. All of them firm favourites for you back at home. We start with Mr. Kirk Ewan, a former lingerie model for Miss Selfridge. Kirk names his interests as taunting people shorter than himself and leech breeding. Welcome to the show, Kirk.
Thank you very much.
Best of luck in the show.
Saw you.
We now move on to Mr. Derek Lynch. And I didn't know this before the show started. Derek Lynch used to be a robotic dancer. Why did you stop, Derek?
Went out of fashion.
Right. Was it ever in fashion? Was there not a lot? Was there not a kind of like?
Hey, the days of body popping. Oh, great days.
Okay, Rick Henderson. Rick, tell us about your mascot there.
No.
No? You'd rather
I'd rather just leave it as said.
keep that as a secret for this early evening time slot. And finally, we have Dave Perry now. What is there to say about Dave that he hasn't told us himself many times? He is the self-proclaimed games animal. His ambition is to front the television show about video games that totally destroys Gamesmaster. I wouldn't have thought that would be too difficult, Dave.
No, I don't think it will be either. It's only a matter of time.
Who would present that show, Dave?
Oh, well, I think that would probably be me.
Well, I'm sure that comes as a surprise to all of us. Okay, then, we've introduced our 4 contestants. The questions have been kept under strictest security. The girls have been quite literally sitting on them all day. Could I have them now, please? Thank you very much, girls. It's quite literally scalding warm, this. Okay, I have the questions, and in a radical break with tradition, we are going to begin with round 1. Hey, it's the picture board. We start with Mr. Dave Perry. Dave, pick a number between 1 and 4, please.
1.
Okay, who is this wee fella?
Mario.
Indeed, it is. That is absolutely correct. It's Mario sporting his invincibility suit in the new Mario 64 game. For a bonus question, Dave, what colour are Mario's overalls normally?
Blue.
They are blue, exactly, as a red vest. Is that 2 colours you would wear together? Blue and... Well, sorry, Dave. Does that work as a colour mix, Dave?
It's very in.
Okay.
Very in at the moment.
That's good. We'll take Dave's word for that. That's 2 sets of 2 points to Dave Perry. 4 points then. Rick Henderson. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
Who is this buxom wench?
Jade.
Jade. No. Her name is actually Orchid, from a very small, unknown game called Killer Instinct that was last year's Christmas number 1.
Never heard of it.
Mr. Derek Lynch. Right, Derek, pick a number between 1 and 4, as long as it's 2 or 4.
4.
Thank you, Derek. Okay, who is this little urchin?
Pass.
Pass. It was actually Andy from Heart of Darkness, Derek. Right,
2.
Finally.
2.
Who is that man? Bit of a retro one here, Kirk.
That looks a lot like your dad.
If only I knew who he was.
I don't know. His head's down a toilet. How am I meant to know?
You're going to kick yourself.
Yeah.
A very famous game cassette cover from yesteryear, Jet Set Willy.
Oh, I would have known if he'd had his head out.
It was back in the days of the ZX and the ZX and also Commodore 64, if I remember correctly. So, Kirk, you end with 0 points at all.
I knew all the others.
So then, we've got a bit of a clear division, I think, in the first round, but let's have the scores confirmed from Gamesmaster.
Hello and Merry Christmas. I hate to ruin the festive spirit, but I do get to say that at the end of round 1, Rick Henderson, Derek Lynch and Kirk Ewan all had 0, with the sole point scorer being Dave Perry with 4. Pitiful.
Now we move on to round 2, a succinctly named round, which is called Tell Us Quite Literally What Happens After the Wee Bit of Clip You Have Seen. We're going to begin with Rick. This time, Rick, take a look at this clip. Okay, Rick, Earthworm Jim there, what happens next?
He shoots a cow into the air.
How does the cow end up in the air?
He basically drops the fridge onto a springboard system.
That's
Cow
fine. Yep,
shoots.
that's more than enough, Rick. Thank you very much. Yes, let's have a look and see if you're correct. Yes, there we have it. There goes the cow. It's officially launched. That's 2 points to Mr. Rick Henderson there. We move on to Derek Lynch. Derek, take a look at this clip. Okay, I thought we gave quite a lot away in that one. Someone opens the door, runs down a corridor. Derek, what happens next?
I guess he continues running, and some kind of beast comes out and grabs her, attacks her.
I'm going to give you 1 point for that. I will throw open, and already Mr. Kirk Ewan. Very, very quick on your finger there. I'm going to give Derek 1 point. Kirk, you can get the total 2 if you tell me exactly what happens.
Mutant zombie comes out with a shotgun and the guy blasts his brains out over the floor, causing a very nice wiry pattern on the walls.
Very, very good. Absolutely wrong. Let's roll a clip and find out exactly what happened. See, it's a dog.
It's a dog, it's the dog.
Not a zombie. 2 dogs. Kirk, take a look at this clip.
Okay.
Okay, a little bit of fighting there from Primal Rage. What happened next?
Well, great, isn't it? Just great, because I don't know the answer. I mean, obviously it's going to be some fantastic death move in the rhino, but I'd like to say the monkey...
That's not bad. I'm going to give you 1 for that, actually.
Yeah.
But who's flashing there? Rick, yes, Rick, what happened next?
The monkey turns round and emits a huge gaseous vapor, I think is the right word.
Dave's shaking his head there. Let's roll a clip and find out what happened. Okay, so the dinosaur's about to kind of fall over there. The monkey decides, I am going to quite literally do a toilet function upon my fallen victim. Okay, the final clip in What Happened Next goes to you, Dave. Take a look, tell us what happened. Okay, the very, very familiar, very, very famous Sonic the Hedgehog there running to the edge of the screen, standing under a tree. What happens next, Dave?
Dr. Robotnik comes in and Sonic has to destroy him.
No! I'm going to throw that open, actually. Yes, Derek.
I guess he's going to jump up and hit the coconuts, and coconuts fall down.
Incorrect as well, actually. No, not even close. Roll a clip and see what happens. Okay, so Sonic gets to the end of the level, pauses by the tree, a Japanese guy in a black and white wig jumps out of the crate, and someone shoots over their eyes, and it all explodes. It's a fake. It was... Okay, at the end of round 2, then let's go Gamesmaster for the scores.
Dave is still in the lead with 4 points, but mercifully, the others are pulling themselves together. Rick has staggered to an underwhelming 2 points, while Derek and Kirk have 1 apiece.
So, with the scores rocketing through the roof here, we're going to take a short break for some fantastic commercials there. During the break, just think about this for a little bit. Why has Derek Lynch got a rabbit for his mascot? We'll be back in a minute. It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. It's Christmas time where we let in light and we banish shade. That was Live Aid. This is Gamesmaster, the Christmas quiz. We have our 4 co-commentators taking part in top quiz-related action as we go into round 3. Oh, I feel like Magnus Magnusson. Yes, just like the quiz show popularised by the old Icelandic cheeky monkey, we've asked each of our contestants to nominate a specialist subject. They will get 45 seconds on that subject. Let's have the first contestant. Your name is Derek Lynch, you were born in Harlesden, and your specialist subject is Namco Arcade Beat-em-Ups 1990 to 1996. You have 45 seconds, Mr. Lynch, and your time begins now. Tekken 2, which characters